Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, today I'm back with another video for you all. So this is a video that was actually like highly requested. A lot of you guys were like DMing me about and asking me questions about, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna get it out for you. So here I am. Now, of course, before we get into it, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. And if you are a new person, or maybe just like a person who came across my video like trying to see what I'm talking about, please go ahead and just subscribe for me, and I'll turn that bell notification, comment, and without further ado, we're just gonna get straight into the video.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright, so as you can see today, this video is more so on the topic of my business. When I came out with my business, a lot of people were sitting here asking me questions about it. You know, like, how did I do it? Why did I do it? Like, what were the mechanisms that I had to go through in order to get to where I am today? So here I am, you know, gonna spill all the tea for you guys. First of all, you know, I gotta promote myself. So this is me wearing my own necklace. This is the crane necklace. You can see, I'm gonna get up. You see, I think it's so cute. First of all, do y'all see my nails? Your girl finally got her nails done. I'm just so excited. Like, yes. Anyways, so I'm also wearing my bracelet. This is my tennis chain bracelet that I do sell, okay? And this will be the next restock. So if you guys like that, go ahead and just be on the lookout. And I also have on this bangle. Now, this is not something that I sell, guys. I do not sell bangles, but little to worry about. My friend sells bangles, okay? So these are just some of the charms that they have, okay? Adidas, they love pink, and got the little lips in the back, and this cute one with the breast cancer symbol on one little gummy bear. I think that's so cute. So yes, if you guys are interested in purchasing any bangles, I will have their Instagram and info down below in the link for you guys. And also, if you guys are feeling my new intro, because I love my new intro, I will also provide the information for who made that for me. Now we're going to get into the actual video. All right, so I was on Instagram and I had asked you guys to go ahead and ask me questions about what you guys want to know about me and my business. Sadly, a lot of you guys did not answer. Y'all just kind of kept clicking through it, but I did get some questions, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna work with what I got. All right, so the first question we have is, what made you want to start a business? This question was actually asked more than once, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that first. So if you guys watch my updated life video, like where have I been, you will see that I said that I was like out of a job for at least over 6 months, you know, so I didn't really have any type of revenue coming in for myself, and I wasn't with that. And it's also like, when I did have money, it had to go to like necessities, so you know, toiletries, food, anything like I needed. And aside from that, you know, it's just things that I want to do. Like, I wanted to be able to get my nails done, and when my friends were going out of town and trying to just like take 2-day trips, I really didn't have the funds to do that, so I couldn't participate in those type of things. And I wasn't with that. Like, you know, yes, I'm in college, and I know we kind of struggle a little bit, but I also want to enjoy myself and my life. So I knew that I had to make some type of things shake in order for me to get my money, because at this point I was like, if the money isn't coming to me, I'm gonna go to it. And that is how Deluxe came about. I really had a vision for this starting in like March. I like was thinking about this pretty early, but it wasn't necessarily just on Deluxe. It was like, at first, you know, I could do hair because I can braid, but like sitting there and doing that all day, that isn't really my forte. It's not something that I can see myself really doing necessarily long term. You know, I know how to install weave, but I'm not a professional. And of course, I would have took some training, school, just some things that I realized I wasn't really like passionate or into. So I was like, okay, I could start a business. So then I started thinking about, you know, what could I sell? Like, what is something that people will want? What is something that people aren't necessarily doing? So, you know, you see everybody kind of selling lashes, lip gloss, weave, you know, and that just wasn't really something that I was personally into. But then I was like, well, what is something that I don't really see, but something that I do love, like, you know, something that I will buy personally myself? So I was sitting there thinking like, boom, jewelry. Everybody loves jewelry, you know, and that's definitely something that I was more passionate about, because I mean, I love to wear jewelry. Like, jewelry really can express yourself. So boom, once I got that like in my head, I really just went and took off with it. So yeah, that's what made me want to start a business. Just my drive for wanting more for my life and wanting better, just wanting like better revenue, better money income, you know, just really wanted to take my life to the next level, because like I said, you know, I wasn't like struggling necessarily, you know, like my parents definitely made sure that I was okay, but I knew I wanted more than what I had, and I knew I could get more than what I had. I just had to apply myself, and so I did, and here we are today. All right, so next question. So this question asks, what is the most challenging part about running your business? So currently I am 2 weeks into my business, and truthfully I wouldn't say it isn't necessarily anything hard, but it's more so making sure that you're strategic and like you're on your stuff. Okay, so maybe I guess one of the harder aspects of running my business is making sure that I keep my inventory up to date as I sell. So actually I'll be right back. Let me go get my laptop and show you guys. All right, so literally ever since I started this business, like prior to me opening, like when I got my idea finalized on what I wanted to do, I made a plan and I like wrote it down. So I literally started from the beginning. I'm not going to show you guys too much because it is like some very valuable information on here that I don't want to necessarily just kind of give away, at least not right now. But so this right here is how I started. Literally I was on Microsoft Word, and I said I was gonna do a game plan. So you can see I got my name. This was my game. It literally says game plan on here. Okay, I have my logo and everything. And I sat here and put when did I want to do my launch day. I have a marketing plan for my 5-day countdown that I was doing on YouTube with you guys. I just have some tips on here that's saying like after my launch what I want to do. I sit here and I have my motto. Okay, you deserve deluxe life, because you do. You do. I deserve it, you deserve it, we deserve it. Like this is what it's all about, just elevating your life, getting the most out of your life. I mean having the most luxurious life that you can have, period. So I sat here and I put when I ordered my products, when they came, and everything that I ordered. So as you can see here, this was like my first order. This is how I keep track of my inventory. Literally I can do it myself. So this was everything that I first ordered from my first vendor. I made sure I wrote it out, totaled it. So you know, when I got my inventory, I could make sure that I had everything that I needed. And so when I actually did finally open my business, I was thinking like, okay, how am I going to do this? So I ended up making like a whole inventory sheet on Word. First of all, full disclaimer, I am not a business major. I don't know anything about marketing or businesses, so I'm literally teaching myself as I go along. And I must say, I'm doing pretty well for this to be my first time, because like I'm doing it. That's just the way to put it. I'm doing it. So I'm very proud of myself. You know, like it's all out there for you guys if you just research. So anyways, like I said, the hardest part is probably inventory and keeping it together. And it's because, at least with the way I'm doing it, I literally go day by day. So I have my inventory here, and as you can see, it's like color coded. I hope you can see it. As you can see, it's kind of color coded in a sense, and that is me like, that is letting me know, you know, what I sold, what day, what sold out, what didn't sell out, and it's keeping track of how much I have. So that can be a little tedious, you know. You want to make sure that you have everything under control. And then I also just have below, I don't want to like put my info out, but like these are the orders that I have per day, and then if I made a sale that day, I'll color code the date, and then that color corresponds to what was sold that day along with how much was left over from that day. Okay, you get it? It makes sense. Yeah. Luckily, I have an iPad, and so I realized that there's this app that can basically do everything that I'm doing and make my life like 10 times easier. So now it's gonna be my new inventory sheet. This is how I'm gonna keep my inventory together and all. Thank God, like so much easier. I'm so grateful that I have this iPad. I know I kind of rambled on, but that really is the hardest part of like running my business so far. Just make sure that I keep my products up to date. Especially like if I have a lot of orders coming in, you know, I need to make sure that I keep my inventory as up to date as possible, so I won't sit here and like sell the wrong product or sell something that's sold out, you know. Luckily I haven't done that, but you know, mistakes can happen, so I try my best to make sure that I keep it up to date. Okay, so this was the last question. It says, how did you get started? Any tips or information would help. So this is actually something that I've had people DM me about, like,
how did you get started? How did you find a vendor?
This, that, and the third. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know what I did. Hopefully it helps you, hopefully it works. We're all different, but literally, again, no background knowledge, like never had a business, never done anything like this before. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I did. Google research YouTube. Literally all of that helps, and all of that will get you where you need to be. So when I first realized that like this is what I want to do, I literally went on YouTube and I typed in how to start a business for jewelry. Like, it's that simple. Now specifically, I was looking more so at Black young female entrepreneurs because that is something that I wanted to be. So I was more so looking at their type of videos, and I can like try and link some of the videos that I found below, because I actually have a whole playlist called BYOB for Be Your Own Boss, because that's what I am. Okay, so I would sit here and literally watch videos on like what to do when you start a business. There was this one really great video that I watched that was telling me things to do before I started my business. In that video, she talks about getting your LLC, getting registered, buying your domain name, everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that link in the bio for you guys if you're interested in watching that video, because it definitely did help me a lot. Aside from YouTube, of course, I went on Google and I started like looking really on how to start a business, just in general, how to start a small business for yourself. And like I just had to educate myself. It's all about self-education. Like, you can't sit here and truly ask somebody how did they start a business without educating yourself. Like, yes, all the tips and tricks that I can give you will help, but at the end of the day, you have to sit here and know what you're getting yourself into, and that all comes with research. Like, literally every time somebody asked me that, the first thing I said was research. You have to do it. Now, one thing that I found very helpful, especially for vendors, Facebook is like literally my best friend when it comes to my business. And it's not even for like promoting my business, but more so for getting help for my business. So I actually joined like lots of vendor groups. Guys, if you want to start a business, I highly suggest and recommend that you guys join vendor group chats. Like, literally just type in vendor group chats, jewelry vendor group chats, you know, like whatever you're looking for, and it's gonna pop up. Like, one example of a vendor group chat that I'm in, I believe it's called Vendors Chat on Facebook, and literally post vendors. A lot of times they want you to sit here and pay for them. I've never really cared to buy vendors, but it's not to say that I haven't. I have definitely bought a couple of vendors lists and a couple of vendors from people just to see what it's about, because a lot of the vendors and things that I do have now wasn't just something I could find for free on my own. Like, you know, you have to really invest and put in to get out. But those group chats just really help. Now, aside from that, with a business, you just want to make sure that you have a game plan. So as you can see, back when I showed you guys on my laptop, I literally had my game plan set out and typed for me. Like, I tried to literally have everything as perfect as possible, because remember, when I first dropped my business, I was literally at work. Like, I had my YouTube video scheduled to post, I had the Instagram set up, so it's like once you watch the video, you was directed to the Instagram page, and then from there you can order, look, do whatever you want, you know. So if I was at work, I had to make sure I had everything like set in stone and as smooth as possible, and like it came out pretty flawlessly. I can't even lie. Like, I got a lot of good feedback, I got lots of support. Like, in my first day, I made over $300. I hear testimonies of people when they're saying like their first week they couldn't even get 3 sales, and here I am like getting sales through the roof. And it all really goes with your audience, marketing, and how you put your business together. Like, if you don't have a plan, it's going to show in the end when you sit here and try and drop something. This is also another reason why I did kind of surprise drop my business, because like I said, I want to make sure that I had everything together. So like I said, you know, research is going to be your best friend. You have to do the research. You can't just sit here and ask somebody else what they did and think that you're going to get the same results. Like, no, you have to do your research, and you really have to put the time and the effort into like getting what you want. And you also have to be willing to put in money and possibly lose money in order to gain it. Now, truthfully, I haven't lost any money yet. I want to say, I'm not on some wood, I haven't lost any money yet by the grace of God, but it's not to say that it won't happen. So, you know, you just want to try to prepare yourself for things like that. You know, you have to have that business mindset. Like, at this point, you know, I felt like prior to me doing this and prior to me really getting into the gear of things with this business, I didn't have a business mindset. Like, I didn't have that mindset to where I wanted to elevate myself. Once you get it, once you got it, that drive is going to push you forward, and it's going to get you so far. I really hope that like answered you guys' questions, and I hope that kind of helps give you a little info into how I got my business started. Now, I do, like I said in my last video, plan on making more videos on my business. Like, literally, we're 2 weeks in, and I have done a lot. Like, this business has been very great for me. Truthfully, I have made over $700 now in 2 weeks within my business. I plan on dropping lots of tips and tea for you guys as my business grows and as I'm growing along with it, because I'm still learning and teaching myself to this day. Like tonight, actually, I just finally bought the domain for my website. So deluxejewels.com is now mine. It's officially registered to me. So please be on the lookout for that. My restock is coming soon and it will be on the website. So I'm just highly excited for that. You know, like, this business has been doing so well for me. Like, truthfully, this whole month, ever since July 1st, ever since I dropped this business, life has been going so well. It's been going up. God has been blessing me beyond measures. Side note, because I don't really have a video for this. Yesterday, guys, I was just awarded a scholarship for school. Like, if you watch again my video on how I died or whatever, you will see that I said I didn't get any type of aid for school other than Bright Futures, and like, I was an all-A student. I always make good grades, and yet I didn't have like any scholarships for school. And God has blessed me with an amazing scholarship to where they're going to pay for 60% of my tuition. So with that and Bright Futures, I believe my tuition is going to be covered now for the next 2 years, thank God. And they're also going to be giving me a stipend per month. So that's like going to be money towards my rent, food, and necessities in my life. So guys, I'm just overjoyed with happiness and just so grateful that this is finally happening for me. Like, these things that are happening now are the things that I kept saying that I wanted, okay? Manifestation works. I've been saying, like, I wish I could get a way to pay for my school. I wish I could go to school without worrying about how it's going to get paid for. You know, I wish I could have money coming in to a point where I don't have to work for someone, but I can work for myself. And like, literally everything I said, I manifested into my life. This is all I talked about, and I was not playing. And here we are. And again, we're only 2 weeks into July. Just dropped my business 2 weeks ago. Just got this scholarship yesterday. So I don't even know what the rest of 2020 holds for me, but I know it's going to have some amazing and great, beautiful things coming in. So I'm just so excited to be on this journey with you guys. I also know I'm a little late on posting this video. You know, like, I posted my last video about 2 weeks ago, but I originally actually was going to post last week. So I have a video recorded and all, and it was about me packaging my first day orders. But I didn't really like the way it looked. Like, when I tell you guys, I had literally just came off of work. As soon as I came off of work, I went home and I seen I had orders. Okay, I got busy. So I realized I was looking a little tired. My hair was looking busted, but nevertheless, I still was trying to get that out for you guys. So like I said, I didn't really like it, but if that is something that you guys are interested in, best believe I can get that edited and out for you as soon as possible. So please, guys, comment below, like, literally comment below if you guys want that video out, and I will definitely get that for you. But I believe that is all I have for today, at least for this business episode. Like I said, we're gonna do more, and if you guys want me to go in detail more about whatever, please just let me know and I will get that out for you. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was very informative and it might have helped you in your ongoing business journey. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.